Hi everybody! Today I'm going to be sharing with you Walmart's new makeup line called Found. It is a new natural beauty brand with an affordable price tag. And I guess they went and researched beauty rituals around the world and incorporated natural elements into a category of self-improvement. That sounds fancy. So it is 90 to 99% naturally derived, and it has cool ingredients like green tea, red tea, chia seed oil, all sorts of fancy, cool, natural things. So I'm excited to play with all this makeup. There's a lot, so let's just get into it. So first, to start out, we have their primers, and one is a color correcting primer and the other one is a smoothing primer. So for today, I think I'm gonna go with the smoothing primer. And this one has bilberry and peach fruit extracts. That's really weird. It's like putting thick water on my face. Okay, and they have three different foundations, if you will. So they have Nourishing Liquid Foundation, they have BB Cream, and then they have this Mattifying Powder Foundation. So I think for today, I'm going to be trying out their regular Nourishing Foundation. I got two shades, one in 110 and one in 120. Do you see the shade difference? Like, that's like one step. What the? This is supposed to be fair. This is not fair. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. So we're just gonna go in. I'm gonna be using my Flower Beauty Sponge because I love this thing. So the color is obviously a little too light for me, but we can add some bronzer. That's not too bad. So far, I would say this is a light to medium coverage. And it's actually sitting on the skin really nicely. I really like it so far, actually, other than it making me look dead because my dark circles and my white lips. Next is their concealers, and I'm kind of nervous for their concealers because they're in this stick form, and I find that concealers like this under the eyes are just too thick and too heavy, and they crease too much. They look too makeup-y on the skin, so I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. Yeah, that's really hard and thick. So we have 310 Fair and 320 Light. Let's try rubbing it on the back of my hand and warming it up a lot. I like to prime my eyelids with concealer, so let's see how this one works. Okay, so for me, these concealers are a total pass. They're too dry. They make the under eye and my eyelids look way too dry and thick and yucky. It looks like makeup underneath. It doesn't look like skin. It's sticky but drying at the same time, and it's separating and creasing. These ones just, at least this first go around, is awful. So before setting the face with their translucent powder, I want to try their illuminating drops. They're just like liquid highlighters, and I'm really excited about these because I like highlight. So I feel like they're very wet and glossy highlights. So let's put them on my face. Let's do this Moonlit one. blends out really nicely. It dries down pretty quickly. Almost disappears into nothing though, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let's try this side. A little bit more. Ooh, that's a lot. And then with a sponge. Okay, that looks better. It works a lot better with a sponge. To even things up a little bit. Okay, so these are very buildable. So far, I like it. So far, I think it looks kind of nice. Okay, next I'm going to be trying their translucent setting powder, which is a little bit tinted, but not too bad. So we'll see how translucent it is. It smells kind of like dirt. So even after powder, that highlight is still there. So that's good. All right, so far the powder doesn't look too bad. So next I'm gonna be using their contour palette. I'm gonna be taking this middle shade right there. Alright, so far it blended in really nicely. The color is a nice cool color, but not too muddy. So their baked bronzing powder has quite a bit of a sheen to it. It's not glittery in any sense, but it does have a bit of a sheen. So just so that you're aware, it might be a little shiny and glowy too. So let's pop that on. Okay, and for blush, they have 3 different colors. They have Pink Glow, Peach Glow, and Rose Glow. I think today I'm going to go in with the Rose Glow because I'm feeling a little spicy. These are a little bit intense and they're really glowy, like more on the glowy side, and so I'm not a huge fan of really glowy blushes. It's not too bad, it's not like super highlighty, but I don't like my cheeks to be just red and shiny. That's not the look I'm going for. Okay, and then moving on to their highlighting palettes, their Instant Glow Highlight Palette. And I'm excited about this because I like highlighter. So they have 3 colors: Moonstone, Rose Gold, and Topaz. They're more of a natural sheen to it. Not super, super intense. But they do build up really nicely. I just look like a clown now. Too much blush on my face. I'm impressed by the foundation. Okay, moving on though. I think that's everything for face. So now for their brows. And I got the shade 1 Universal Taupe. So that's the tip of the eyebrow pencil. And on the other side, it has a nice fat spoolie. So I like how sharp the tip is right now, but I feel like the more I use it, the duller it will get, obviously. And it'll be harder to get those brush strokes that I like. So I can kind of already tell this is not going to be my go-to pencil just because it is a little thicker than I like. As I wear that tip down, it'll get so thick that it won't give me those fine brush strokes that I'm looking for. Okay, moving on to eyes. We've got this eyeshadow palette in 10 Nude. It's got all those nice colors. A lot of them are matte. Some of them look to be more of a satin. Not really that strong of a shimmer shade. We'll see. We'll see how they apply. Okay, first I'm gonna go in with this color right here. This is a matte mid-tone brown. Okay, I'm gonna go in with that darkest brown right now. Next. See how I can, oh, okay. So far, these are blending out beautifully. There's very little to no fallout, at least with those two colors. They're not too bad. So now let's go in with that black. I really want to see how that black, I want to see how pigmented that black is. Going back in and blending with that first shade. And then for underneath the brow bone, I'm taking this lightest shade. So far, I'm really impressed. So far, this is fantastic. Now I'm taking this pinky shade right here and putting it all over the lid. That looks really nice, actually. Not super shimmery, but if you're looking for a very light sheen, these are fantastic. But I want to see if we can intensify it a little bit, so I'm just going to use their setting spray and wet my brush a little bit, and then go back in and see if we can get a little bit better color payoff. A little bit. Coming back in with a clean brush and just blending that all in. Okay, and then for the inner corner highlight, ooh, I'm taking this middle shade right there on the top row. Do they have names? They do have names! So I'm taking the color Champagne. And then right underneath the brow bone, not dragging it down at all. I just want that right underneath the brow to be highlighted. And that's it. Ta-da! So far, this has impressed me the most. This is fantastic. I really like this so far. We'll see how it wears though, if it creases, if it fades, if it flakes off and dies. We'll see. Next thing is a black eyeliner. This is in the shade Black. Go figure. I'm just gonna line. Oh, let's see how it looks on the eyes, though. Guys, this doesn't feel good. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. This black eyeliner is awful. I'm just gonna straight up say it. It's too hard. It hurts and scratches as I try to apply it. It's not pigmented enough. It's not creamy enough. And there are much better ones at the drugstore. This is, don't get this. Don't get this. Hopefully their nude color one is softer, because I really like putting it on the lower waterline to really open up and brighten the eyes. Oh, guys. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Nope. Nope. Too hard. Doesn't come out very, not creamy enough. Their eyeliners are no-go. Okay, here's to hoping their mascara is better. This is their volumizing mascara. I think they have a couple more, but I chose the volumizing one. First, I curl my lashes. Okay, so there's one coat, which it's not bad, but it's definitely not near as volumizing as the Lash Paradise mascara. But if you're looking for a very natural, but still gives you good payoff, this is actually not bad. And I really like the shape of the wand, how the very end tapers to a point. That makes it incredibly easy to get right in the corners of my eye, my lower lashes, on the outer corners. It's just really, it's really nice. I really like the shape. So let's go in with a second coat. The formula is a little more wet than the Lash Paradise, so it doesn't hold the curl quite as nicely, which for me is a strike against it, but kind of personal preference too. If you don't curl your eyelashes, it won't bother you. Okay, and there's a second coat. Not my favorite. I definitely like the Lash Paradise better, but it's not a bad mascara either. I really like the shape of the wand, and the formula isn't too bad. It does give enough payoff that if I weren't able to find the Lash Paradise mascara, I'd probably reach for this. So yeah, this is not too bad. Okay, now on to one of my favorite parts, is the lips. So they have a lot of different lip products. They've got some glosses. They have a lot of matte lipsticks with lip pencils. They have some lip balms, which are really nice. They're hydrating lip balms, and I picked up a couple of those. And then they have their, what are these called? Satin lip creams. No, satin cream lipsticks. So let's try on a few. That sounds like fun. First, let's try on these tinted lip something. Hydrating tinted lip balm. I don't like the smell. It smells cheap, like little kid makeup. Like not real adult makeup. I'm not sure how I like the feel of it either. Let's try the other one. Because to me it doesn't feel like a lip balm. It feels more like a really wimpy lipstick. I know it's a terrible way to put it, but darker one. The smell is the same. It just smells cheap. Not a lot of color payoff, and it still feels like a lipstick. For me, if I want a tinted lip balm, I don't want it to feel like a lipstick. I want it to feel very hydrating, and this just feels like it sits on top of the lips. So there's satin lip creams. Ooh, which one should we try? Let's try hibiscus. 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 Leave it in the comments below if you got that reference. These ones don't really have any smell. They don't smell like the lip balms. They're not super smooth, but they're not bad either. I think I'll have to play around with these to see how I feel about it. The color is really nice though. I like the color. I feel like it's really flattering. Let's move on to, let's try their lip glosses. I'm gonna try the shade Blossom. It's this pink one. Oh, it smells like cough syrup. I don't love these. It says ultra shine. It is pretty shiny, but I don't feel like it's ultra shiny. And it's kind of gritty. Even more so than the lipsticks. Which gloss to me should not be gritty. Let's try the other one. In the shade Sand. It has like a minty cough syrupy smell. Ugh. Yeah, these are just gritty. And they smell funny. I don't like the lip glosses at all. Ugh. So far, the lip products are not killing it. Okay. Oh, let's try. Let's try their matte liquid lipstick. And I have a few colors. Let's try the wine. Hopefully their lip liners are a little creamier than their eyeliners. Okay, their lip liners are just as hard as their eyeliners. That hurt my lips to put them on. So I would say pass on these. So they either come like a duo with the lip liner included in it or just the liquid lipstick. So I would say totally pass on the duo because it's too hard to put on. I don't like how hard it hurt. It hurt my poor lips. These smell like cupcakes, not minty cough syrup. Okay, so right off the bat, it's not pigmented hardly at all. And it's taking a while to dry down. I don't know if it will dry down because it's really slippery still. Let's give it a while and see. Okay guys, it's been like 3 minutes and it's still not dry. It's super slippery still. It's like moving around my face already. So at least for this dark color, it's horrible. It's like not pigmented. So if I try to go in with the second layer, it won't ever dry. Like, and that's what a matte liquid lipstick is supposed to do. It's supposed to dry down and not move. So let's try a lighter color. Let's try Caramel. I doubt the liner is going to be any better. No, it's not. I don't want to hurt my poor little lips again, so I'm not going to put the liner on. Yeah, no. These are just so... Guys, almost all of the lips are like awful. I'm not wearing this all day. I'm taking this off. We're gonna try something else. The matte liquid lipstick is like a bad lip gloss. So I do want to try something on my lips all day just to see how it wears. So this one I think is my least hated. Is their satin cream lipsticks. So I'm gonna put on the shade Mulberry and see how it wears. Oh. Except this one has the stinky cheap scent. Why? Okay, now the last thing is their setting spray. And this one has red tea in it. So I'm kind of excited to see how this goes. So, okay, and here's the finished look to see how long it all wears. So first thoughts overall, the foundation is already kind of breaking apart. I'm not a huge fan of the shininess that the blush gives me. All of the lip products are kind of awful except for the lip creams. They're not bad, but I definitely like other lipsticks from the drugstore better, like the Flower Beauty ones. The contour palette isn't bad. I'll have to play around with that to see if I find anything that I don't like about it. The highlighters are really nice so far. I love their eyeshadow palette. I think this is fantastic. Their setting powder wasn't bad. Overall, it's kind of split 50-50. And there are some things that I didn't play around with today. Like they have some cream blushes that I'm gonna try out later. They have a color correcting concealer thingy that I'll try out for you. They have a mattifying powder. So I'm going to play around with it and see how I like everything. So I'm gonna wear this throughout the day and I'll update you at the end of the day to see how it all wore, to see what rubbed off, what didn't, what stayed, what looks wonderful, what looks horrible. So it's the end of the day and I've had my makeup on for about 8 hours and the highlight still looks really good. The highlight is still there, it's still good. So is the contour and the bronzer. That all looks okay. My brows, any product that I did have in my brows seems to still be there. The foundation is pretty much completely rubbed away and is gone from my nose. Let me zoom you in just to maybe get a little bit better. That's really close. You can see my nose. Everything is completely pretty much gone from my nose and from my chin. My cheeks are pretty patchy right here where I did lay the blush down. I'm still not sure how I feel about the foundation. I'll have to play around with it quite a bit more. And obviously the lipstick is completely gone. I ate lunch and it disappeared. It was gone. So I want to say right off the bat probably none of the lip products are going to work. I'll play around with the other colors just to see if there's a fluke awesome one, but I'm not holding out for anything awesome. So, but the eyeshadow is still holding up really well. The mascara is flaking quite a bit. I'll zoom you in again. I don't know if you can see. Mascara is flaking quite a bit over here. And it is smudging just under my eye right here. Now I did take a nap for about an hour today, which is fabulous. But, so that could have played a part in it, but I have taken a nap in other makeup and it, like my Lash Paradise mascara hasn't smudged like that or flaked, but I'll play around with it. So far the mascara is not bad. The eyeshadow still looks really good. So yeah, anyway, just wanted to update you at the end of the day. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, let me know and I'll see you next time. Bye!